Hello everyone, welcome to our group presentation. We are the Tricycle with the leader Lindsay, the second members Lindsay and me, the last member Lindsay. Today we will bring you the ChemieEazie, a solution to facilitate effective learning for high schoolers in chemistry. First, we will turn to the main problem. According to our previous survey nowadays, chemistry is being taught in a really stereotypical way. Its syllabus does not relate enough to practicing and developing the practical and experimental skills of the learners. The knowledge is still theoretically and verbally taught in schools and tuitions. Uh, and chemistry is obviously a subject that is prior to practicing. However, in fact, learners only remember mere theories rather than conduct a chemical experiment due to its risk and the school's financial condition. This leads to the fact that the learners are bored and discouraged in studying this subject. The second part is market insight and customer persona. The market insight based on the data analysis. We can say that the problem here is that the potential of gamification education is not widespread at present due to various reasons, most of which are unsatisfactory facilities and lack of official referral sources. The current education system in Vietnam is still unfamiliar with gamification in education. Um, 67% students who never heard of gamification or ever heard of it but never used it before. And 86.7% students said that the traditional learning method make it hard to practice and develop their practical and experimental skills. Now we move to the model customer persona. The demographic age 16 to 18, living and working in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Income financially dependent from 4 to 2 million per month. Education, high school student, and marital status, single and living with parents or guardians. About the goals and motivation to be academically engaged in order to achieve a high score in the entrance examination for higher education, to learn via game-based process as a way to increase intrinsic motivation for learning, to develop the ability in chemistry field with the help of technologies. And the last one is psychographics, being modern and tech-savvy, preferring self-discovery and gamification approaches rather than the traditional learning methods, and having 8 hours on average for studying at school, taking extra classes, and self-studies. Now we're moving to the third part, the big idea of our Gami educational model. This will be presented by Lê.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Lê Vi, and now I will continue our group presentation. So the next part is the big ideas of a gamified educational model. First, we will see a little description of this game. This is a simulation game about education. ChemieEazie bring you to a visual world of science experiment digitally. With ChemieEazie, you can stimulate chemistry lab experiments with realistic visuals and accurate details of chemical and chemistry reactions, just as in practical real-world science experiments. We divide this into two works, the organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Each work contains several units as a course book or textbook. Users have to complete creating a certain substance in the current unit to pass it and move to the next one. About the inorganic chemistry, a student will conduct an experiment, observe the phenomenon, form the chemical formula, and the application has the function to describe the reactions between the two chemical substances or compounds. The result achieved after the reaction will be a new compound or extra points. Users have to do as many experiments as possible to gain points for exchanging the new elements. And about the organic chemistry, we will let the student choose the correct place atom position which has to be replaced so that the link is broken. The ion of the new substance replace that link and then a new compound formed. Users have a visual and intuitive sight and figure out why that compound, not any other compound, is formed. So next, Dinantic will tell you more details about this game.
Okay, so hello everyone, I'm Thuyết and I'm gonna tell you about the model format. And ChemieEazie is an internal application on both PCs and smartphones. And our model unit selling points is Pareto mechanism. We will have like a race to find out who creates the most compounds at the same certain time, and it has to create motivation for studying, memorizing more compounds, and if the reaction fails and causes explosions, the user will be minus 1 point, as it is a dangerous warning when the user are going to conduct it in a real life. And about the customer value proposition, um, students after like using the apps will become more academically engaged, result in increased academic outcomes, and this is also a way to help students remember the physical properties and the chemical properties like colors, reactions, activations, and etc. of the chemical substance better. And let's turn to the game mechanic, which are integrated into the model. We divide it into like four parts. The first about the lack of applying exercise. So we will set the requirement as the learners have to unlock new challenges to remain their position on the ChemieEazie board. And if they are in the real life, they are not enough practical and students are not enough have like practical and experimental skills or does not have a standard conditions that can foster the reactions. And that's why we have this app to help students do the virtual experiments. And the real chemistry experiments are not safe, so that virtual chemistry is not damaging to student health, but giving the real reactions like the exploration or effervescence. And sometimes students will forget the formula, so they need to do the exercise again and again to gain points or to unlock the new elements. And our game has the points that based on the student performance. Students can disagree or increase their points. Moreover, they can try to accomplish the challenge as fast as possible. The user can exchange their substances or compounds that they make with the ChemieEazie for more points or purchase or unlock several costumes. And students who finish the challenge and have ranked like in top 10 of ChemieEazie board can receive the extra points and rare or expensive elements without losing any points. And so that's all about our presentation for this infographic. We are the Tricycle, and thank you for your listening.